So it was a good thing the subtitles were on the screen because from a distance, and would you want to shoot that Karen up close? You don't know. She's unpredictable. But I saw something once she did her leg like that at the end, like kind of like you ever see a bullfight where the bull is kind of like doing that with his foot, like here I come. Very loud, aggressive, entitled. The bull knows you don't weigh more than me. I'm bigger than you, and I'm going to do what I want to do. I'll scare everybody up in here. I'll bucket everybody. Karens, even slight ones, okay? Even slight ones, roots growing out. Maybe she wants it like that. I don't know. But it seems like touch up. When they go off, they are going to go off. And they know you're not going to do anything to them because they live a very entitled life. Privilege. According to the uploader, Karen lashed out at the NYPD officer when told to produce an ID. Well, why are you asking for her ID? Back off. Well, I'll tell you why. She was caught smoking an e-cigarette on the subway platform. Never mind the rules. Okay, par for the course. And for allegedly jumping the turnstiles to access the train. So you stole the fare is what you did. That's the accusation. And then you lit up, well, you got your little e-cigarette out. Then you're not allowed to do that either. But you don't care, right? Because you don't follow the rules, Karen.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Yeah, roots grown out. And I don't know why I keep noting that, but she's just the one picture, if we could put it up, where she is, it's like, in this officer's face, you better not mess. There it is. Mm-hmm. The first one, it looks like, I'm trying to tell you, I don't like it when people get too close to me with their hand, the first one. But the second one, my goodness, you tell me you haven't seen that before. Okay, Fran? Now, you've seen that before. That's what they do. It's suddenly like it's a powder keg. And what do? The officer's keeping it real chill, okay? But then brother comes in. They've had enough. It's time for your reward, Karen. You're coming with us. There it is. Your reaction to this, we don't know. She really jumped the turnstile, but my money, it's just my spidey sense. It's my gut, Fran. I've been doing this investigative journalism for a long time. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I have a sense that she did everything they said she did. What say you?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna have an unconventional take on this one here and say I side with the Karen, all right? And let me tell you why. Because rarely on the receiving end of the Karenicity, which yes, she did exemplify some of those qualities. The stamping her foot like a child was, not becoming of an adult. But it's because she's going up against cops. And these are Eric Adams cops in New York City. We know they're crawling like the roaches crawl in the subway systems there. And they're trying to police people for things like smoking an e-cigarette. She's outdoors, y'all. They're not underground. She's just smoking on the platform. And then the other thing is potentially jumping a turnstile. Now, I understand that's not legal. I'm not here to justify jumping a turnstile, but I will say that the MTA is incredibly expensive. The subway is incredibly expensive. Those prices aren't coming down. The AC is not getting better on the subway platforms. It doesn't even exist. Then like jumping a turnstile is a thing people do. Public transportation should be free. There, I said it. I side with the Karen on this. I don't care. I feel for this woman. She had a bad day. Cue the music, and I rarely do this, Sharon, but I'm doing it for her.
Well, let me tell you something. We got some breaking news, and I wish we had like a little stinger, like they annoy you with these. It was breaking news. Damn it! This is the first time ever. You convinced me. This is a police state. I forgot about Eric Adams, okay, and putting all these people in the subway. Show me your papers. So you know what? I side with the Karen too. Now you've convinced me. It's a proactive. You got support for your argument here. Why does it take two of these police officers with this slight woman who's really, you're right, trying to relax with her e-cigarette, and they probably should mind their business. Can you believe I just moonwalked all the way back? But you convinced me.
Yeah, even her grown out roots. Let's go. I don't, you know what, this is the thing. Look, if someone is being openly racist, openly ridiculous, calling the cops on other people. I get it, but this is a public freak out, definitely a freak out. But if this is this woman's the worst moment of her day or her week or her year, like who are we to, put it on blast? I say go off, Karen. At least you're doing it in the face of the NYPD.
Yeah. And you know what? We're gonna make an executive decision. Dr. Richey's not here, and he trusted us with the show. So I'm gonna ask the team that we're not gonna label her Karen. So let's just not take it off of there. She might even be an
we revoke Karen status.
Right. So we're not gonna, they're giving me the green light. You don't have to worry about it, ma'am. And we now see the problem. Eric Adams again. 2 officers.
Strikes again.
Big New York City. I thought you didn't have enough officers. You needed more. You needed more money, more militarization. So there. And I apologize, which is another rare occurrence, okay? Because I don't really remember what I say half the time, but I am apologizing for this.